Welcome to the Visitor and Contractor GMP training. This training is required annually for anyone wishing to visit our production rooms within the facility. Here at Fisher Packing, our employees follow a set of guidelines to ensure that we are producing safe, quality food. These guidelines are referred to as GMPs, or Good Manufacturing Practices. As you will be entering into the production areas, it is expected that you will follow these same basic guidelines as our own employees. Appropriate clothing must be worn in the production areas of the plant. All items of clothing shall be clean, free of rips, no embellishments that may fall off, think sequins, beads, etc. Shoes must be appropriate for our production environment. There are areas in our plant that have graded flooring, and some floors may be very slippery. Shoes should be closed toe and slip resistant. No flip-flops are allowed. Additionally, certain protective items must be worn in the production rooms. Visitors and contractors are required to wear badges somewhere visible at all times. Visitors will wear a white smock, contractors and maintenance personnel will wear the green, brown, or black smocks. Hair nets must be worn, and if you have visible facial hair, then a beard net must be worn as well. Shoes must be cleaned prior to entry. Please be aware of your surroundings at all times. If you should happen to touch something accidentally, please inform any personnel that are nearby. They will need to review the area to determine if a sanitation procedures will be necessary to keep our product safe. Contractors, prior to working on an area or a machine, please review the plan with the appropriate supervisor so that they may make adjustments as necessary within the rooms to keep our product safe. Once you have finished your work, please verify that all of your tools have been removed and then find a supervisor to let them know that you are finished. The supervisor will need to organize cleaning and/or sanitation of the area prior to our employees using the machine or area again. Hand washing must occur prior to entering the production areas. If you touch something within the production areas, please let our employees know. There are several personal items that are not allowed in the production plant. No one is allowed to wear earrings, rings, watches, Fitbits, necklaces. If your nails are painted, you will be required to don gloves after washing and sanitizing your hands. No phones are allowed in the production area, and no filming may be done without the express approval of the Fisher management team. There are several other items that are not allowed in the production rooms as well. No outside food, beverages, candies, vapes, or gum. Cough drops and medicines are not allowed. Federal guidelines require that we screen for evidence of foodborne pathogens prior to allowing entry into the food processing areas. By initialing on the visitor's log, you are attesting that to your knowledge you do not have or have not been exposed to the following pathogens within the last 10 days: norovirus, hepatitis A, Shigella, E. coli, salmonella, and tuberculosis. Each time you visit the plant, on the sign-in sheet, you will be required to initial that you have not been exposed to the best of your knowledge prior to being allowed to enter the production facility. We also ask that you screen yourself for any open cuts or wounds that are on a visible body surface, such as your hands or face. If so, we have metal detectable band-aids that will need to be applied. We sincerely appreciate your cooperation in our quest to maintain the highest standards for our food quality and personal safety within our production facilities. Entrance to our production areas are through specific vestibule areas. Entrance to the raw production area is through the main locker room vestibule, and the entryway to the packaging is through the packaging vestibule area, located by the shipping dock. Plant entry from any external door is prohibited unless reviewed by the Fisher management team. To protect the integrity of our food, all of our doorways must remain closed when not in use. If a door needs to be opened to allow entry/exit, please be mindful of cross-contact contamination possibilities. Doors are to be opened, if possible, with elbows or hips. If a door needs to be opened with a sanitized hand, please re-sanitize your hand and the handle with the sanitizer that has been provided. We thank you for taking the time to review our food safety guidelines. You will be asked a series of questions to verify that you have understood these requirements, and then you will be asked to agree to the requirements. Failure to follow the guidelines may result in the termination of the visit or prohibited limited access to the production floor at the discretion of the Fisher management team.